Hey everybody, I want to do a quick review of the Iteracare PRO. So you've got the Classic, which is the red wand, and this Pro. So again, the Iteracare device shoots a terahertz frequency, like a foot through your body, and terahertz frequency is just the frequency of healthy cells. And I'm sure you've already seen some stunning results with this. One of the coolest devices, simple device I've ever used. And a lot of people ask what the difference is on the device. So I'm going to go over that today and kind of my impression and opinion and all that. So number one, there's a big price difference, $350 versus $3,500 for this device right here. This device, it has 50% more wattage, so it's got more power output. So it's pumping out more stuff. This is designed, one of the reasons it's designed is as a professional unit is that you can run this all day long and it won't ever overheat. Okay, so for some clinical settings, if you're running it on the Classic on client after client after client, you're occasionally going to need to take a break. For most people, that's not an issue. Now it also has multiple power settings. So you see the fan setting here, the heat setting here. So two different fan settings, and so one heat setting, two heat setting, or no heat at all. And so one of the nice things is I can with the no heat setting, I can run it on my face. It just feels great. How to describe the difference? I'll do it in a couple ways. One, when we got this device and my wife started using it, she looked at me, she goes, "You may not lend this one out." She was so attached to it. You run it and you can almost feel it working on your body a little bit more. Now, keep in mind all the extraordinary results that you typically hear are all from the Classic. So the Classic works. This works. It's like better. Maybe one way to describe it would be this: if you've never driven in a car and someone sits you down in like a 20-year-old Chevy that's a little worn out, you're like, "This is amazing. We get around awesome," right? And then one day you ride in a brand new top of the line Rolls Royce and you're like, "Oh, the power and the smoothness and just something feels way different about this." It's like, why do these people spend a couple $100,000 on a car when they could buy a car for $5,000 that would still get them there? There's just something different about it. So I, as I sell devices, one of my compensations is to get credit towards either buying Classics that I can resell or a Pro that I can resell. And I had both my parents have actually two Classics and they're using them consistently and they really like it. With my parents being 88, 89 years old, I was so impressed with this device that I used some of my credit and I bought my parents a $3,500 device and sent it to them, even though they already had two Classics. So maybe that will give you a bit of an impression on why I love this device so much, but it's hard to describe. But anyways, I love it and it works great. So.